everyone, welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now, this week's Our Sophie, which I know is your lot's favourite segment because I can tell by the amount of views. Rory, really fails.
They're going to plummet now.
I know, yeah, and I hope not.
Don't put me on the thumbnail.
Please don't not watch my video just because he's here. But I thought this week's Our Sophie would be joined by Rory, so you can ask him some questions too. We've had some very good ones, and I actually quite like these questions. They're all actually legit.
I'm really nervous. I feel like I'm
sexually inappropriate, so.
Really? That's because did you put me in the thing
that
nobody cares?
Yeah, sorry, Rory.
I feel like I'm kind of gate crashing. I'm at a party that I'm not really invited to.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on my show.
Oh, really?
Rory, yeah.
Okay, it's nice to be a guest.
Pleasure to have you on my show that's on our channel. Oopsie. Right, should we get straight into it then? Okay, so thank you for your questions. I'm going to read them out now on my lovely, very professional phone. Okay, first question is from Mercy Arson. What was the main reason that you and Rory decided to make a YouTube channel together? I think I've spoken about it a little bit, but do you want to answer?
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. You go for it.
Okay, there are many. Well, I suppose there are many reasons. Listen, the easiest way I can describe it is
be careful.
Yeah, the old channel wanted to go in a new direction. I didn't really want to make just weekend content. I wanted you guys to have content every day, and that's why me and Rory put our heads together and thought, we'll make our own channel, we'll put our own spin on it, we'll do more of the match day experience, more studio stuff, and that's how it all came about really. And we acted ASAP, and now you guys love our channel because we're quite cool. I think we are.
Definitely, especially when you do it like that.
Yeah,
that's how cool people behave.
You did say my jacket was pretty
I
cool
quite
today.
liked it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
don't see enough.
And that's basically all it is, guys. Really, and we hope you're enjoying it. And like I say, do comment below and let us know what other videos you would like to see from us. And next question.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your thoughts on Bakayoko this season, which has been actually quite a few of you have asked this. But we've just done a video on that, which you would have seen because that's already gone up.
Yeah, the video went up yesterday, so make sure you check that out. I'll put the link to that video actually in the description.
Yeah.
So if you want to see it, we talk about Bakayoko at great length in that one. But just to surmise that quickly, I think he needs another year.
Yeah,
I think people have been really harsh on him, and I think he needs another year.
Yeah, so do check out that video.
But check out the video. We've gone into it in depth.
Long video. Next question. This is from Lee Field. Hi Lee. Says, would Ruben Loftus-Cheek and N'Golo Kante work as a first choice pairing in the middle?
Yes, absolutely, and I think it's a real shame when you see the performances that Loftus-Cheek is turning in for Palace. I thought he was mesmerising the other day, by the way. Palace had a fantastic result, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek was one of the main reasons that they had such a good result.
Yeah.
The way that he scored that goal, jinking the keeper, going round him, knocking it in, was a joy to watch, a joy to behold, and I wish he was doing it in a Chelsea shirt. The thought of him linking up with Kante is just a beautiful thought in my mind. Actually, I think it could work really well. I think they would complement each other brilliantly. The experience, know-how, nous, intelligence of Kante with the raw dynamism of Loftus-Cheek, I think it could work really well. And the thing that frustrates me so much about our loan system is, why is he at Palace? As if he couldn't have contributed at least as much as
100%, but
Fabregas or Danny Drinkwater this year.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I mean, what I will say about that though is that now I think because he's had such a good season, in the club's mind,
he'll be back.
They're going to be looking at that and thinking,
well,
right,
I think he'll go to the World Cup as well. I think he'll go to the World Cup. I think he'll play for England, and it's mental that Chelsea are going to finish probably outside the top 4, and an England international hasn't been in our starting 11. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think we probably will see him back very
definitely
soon. Okay, Albion Nuruddini, I hope I said your name right there, my love, says, if a new manager came in and his main objective was to develop young talent, how long could you wait without Chelsea winning the Premier League?
From a board perspective, not long at all. Firstly, I don't think anybody. The way that it works at Chelsea is youth development isn't a priority. So I don't think that anybody would be brought in with that remit. But if a new manager comes in and intends to try and blend the youth, change things up a bit, I think he'll have a year. I don't think it's the way it works at Chelsea. We're not a patient club, are we?
No, but what I will say is I think with the likes of Loftus-Cheek going out on loan, them really coming through and doing a good job for the likes of Palace, whoever, I do think the board are going to eventually not be so, what's the word, what word am I looking for? Like, they're not going to be so
quick
like
to react.
Yeah, exactly. And they're going to say, okay, you know what? Maybe actually the odd one. I'm not saying you're never going to see 3 or 4 youngsters coming through a season. I mean, that's just never going to happen. It's not going to happen every couple of seasons.
But as soon as we stop competing for trophies,
but
I think the board will get patient.
No, but I don't think that will happen though, because if you look at, we're not competing for many trophies now. We're in the FA Cup. That's it. I think they're going to look at this, the likes of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and see that he could save us one bad bit of business like what we made this season. They're going to have to eventually see that at some point. I think this is actually a turning point. Though.
I think you're being really optimistic.
I think you will. And I'm not saying we're going to see 2 or 3 players come through every couple of years. I'm saying 1 every 4, something like that.
Oh, but that, I mean, we're kind of at that level now, though. When you look at like Andreas Christensen's come back off and has been a testament to the loan system.
Though.
Thibaut Courtois was part of our loan system that's worked.
Yeah,
Loftus-Cheek this year, so it has started to work. But in terms of Chelsea building a team to win a league title in 5 years' time, that isn't the kind of club we are.
Cool. Right, well, not cool. From Rory's opinion.
Quite cool, I like winning them.
Tony Oakley, hey Tony, says, best set of away fans that made the most noise at Stamford Bridge this season. Ask Sophie.
West Ham United.
Really?
I think so, yeah. You?
I don't really remember many being loud, to be honest.
Oh, wait, did he say Premier League? Because the answer is actually undoubtedly Roma.
Yeah, that's
sorry. I mean, I was thinking Premier League. In the Premier League, West Ham. But if we're going all the games, Roma had incredible support. Tribal, partisan, aggressive, hostile, noisy, incessant. They were wonderful. It was a joy to behold their passion.
I mean, yeah, the Italian fans are absolutely wild, aren't they? I remember Napoli all those years ago, and when they scored their goal, I mean, I've never seen it's so wild, crazy. Yeah, they're going absolutely crazy. But I love the passion. Okay, next question. Mondal says, should Emerson start over Alonso? We need a bit of cover, but I wouldn't say yes.
I think he did. I think he did quite well against Swansea. I think he plays a game in a different way to Alonso. He's far more direct. He's pacier, but I think that Marcus Alonso contributes a lot. And I think Alonso, our biggest game left this season will be the cup final. And I think Alonso will start that game.
Do you know what? When I look at Alonso, I think Alonso's just got such an eye for the Premier League. Like, I think he does well, considering he just came sort of out of nowhere. He's got an eye for a goal. He's got an eye for an assist.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, he can just do the odd bit more than just a left back or whatever.
I think Alonso will start the cup final, and I think that will tell you whoever, like Chelsea's best 11 will start that game, because that is our most important game this season. And for me, Alonso starts in the cup final. Who starts for you in the cup final? Left back, actually. Let us know.
Yeah.
You?
Alonso, no doubt. Okay, Tony Oakley. Hey, Tony. I think I might have already asked you to answer any questions. Yeah, but here you go again. Best atmosphere at Stamford Bridge this season. It's not been great.
Yeah, I think it's been quite a flat year.
Yeah, I will say against. Was it
Manchester United was good when we beat United? Morata's header. Was that before Christmas?
Barcelona at home, all the fans were getting behind the team quite a little.
Barcelona at home, but it was so nervy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very more of a nervous atmosphere. I
think Manchester United at home for me would be the one. I think that's where we really did like turn it on, and I think the support was I think all 4 sides were up and involved. I think that was probably the best we had this year.
Yeah, but I think compared to other seasson, I've seen far better atmospheres.
Yeah, it hasn't been a great year for the atmosphere.
Yeah, I think it's been inconsistent though, hasn't it? The minute fans get excited, they get down. Okay, and then last question, James Gray. I don't really know what this means, James. Me and James know each other. Your top 3 potato formats. Does that mean like crisps, chips, potato?
I don't have a clue. You're the quiz master.
I mean, I don't really know. If you were asking me how I like potatoes, I would say. I mean, listen, I can't eat crisps anymore. But they're used because I've got, they make me really bloated to the point where I'm like sick.
Cool.
But I love crisps. So if I'm going just by what I love, I would say crisps, mashed potato, because mashed potato gravy is just right. Actually, it might have to be mashed first. Mash, crisps, and then probably some really thick chips. What are you saying?
I would go hash brown first. I'd go potato latkes second.
What's that?
It's like cut up, all fried up, sort of a bit like bubble and squeak. I think it's like a Jewish way to do it. Potato latkes are good.
Okay, what's the third? I think
third probably just a standard chip. Hash brown, latke, normal chip.
Okay, basically all sorts of potato we love, but you gotta watch it. Moment on the lips. forever on the hips.
Did you watch Sister Sister?
Huh? No.
Did you watch Sister Sister?
No, is that what I used to say?
Yeah, the mum in Sister Sister was called Lisa Landry, and that was her. Well,
saying. I mean, it's true though. You know, I've only eaten porridge today. I probably should have some food. I've got a salad at home. Anyway, comment below. What's your top 3 potato format? I told you it was such a great segment. What are your top 3 potato formats? James, thank you so much for your question. I seen him last weekend.
Check, see if any more questions have come in since we went through them.
Hold on, let's have a look. Maybe
this is so weird and fun.
Well, like I say, it's actually quite refreshing this week because you know they've not all been rude.
Is your phone background you?
Yeah. And Chelsea.
And
bit of Chelsea, bit of me.
Like it.
Okay, maybe we've got one more question here. No, I think that's it.
No, I can see there's millions. You're just going. You're not.
No, because a lot of them are Bakayoko.
Okay.
Bakayoko. Oh, hold on. So my question is, who do you think will appoint as manager next season? That is
Leonardo Jardim.
Do you?
I hope.
Not Allegri.
I think Allegri is very similar to Kante, and for whatever reason that hasn't worked. So for me, it would be Jardim.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a nice way to end it. Comment below. What's your 3 top types of potato? Who do you want to see as manager next season? Yeah. I mean.
Can I come on this again?
Yeah, of course, Rory. We've had a really
long
week,
great time.
And we love the new background, the new setting. We're trying to make ourselves look a bit more.
Yeah, corrugated iron. It's like the shed
Retro.
used to be in 1970.
Yeah, like we should just call this the shed, shouldn't we? We'll call it the shed. The shed. Well, the shed the second, because obviously we've got one shed. Anyway, comment below, and if you like this video, please subscribe and please tune into our Sophie next week, where maybe Rory will be here if I want him back on. Maybe not.
See what they say.
Go on, you Blues.